Thanks to Sync family, we are back. If you want more information about Thanks to Sync TV, please feel free to log on to www.thanks2sync.tv.com. Also on the gram at Thanks to Sync TV. We are here with Superman himself. I'm going to call you Superman.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, you know. I'm 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, and I'm ready to fight.
And it's all muscles, 220 pounds. Like, you would be like, how is he 220 pounds? Because muscle weighs more.
But as a kid, you'd be surprised I had a speech impediment.
Really?
I was overweight. I would stutter a lot. And the reason why I was overweight was because both my grandparents lived right next door to each other. So 4 p.m. I would eat at one grandparent's house, watch Oprah, eat at the other grandparent's house, 6 p.m. Third meal, third dinner would be at home.
How dope is that? Your grandparents live. Like, right, I would be obese too. I'll be eating labouille. I'll be eating all type of douce pistache. Those are Haitian little desserts. Like, I would be, yes. And I was kind of chubby too. But let's talk about you. This is about you. I love it.
Yeah.
So you had an awesome upbringing.
Yeah, awesome upbringing. And a lot of people don't know, my mom is gay too. So I've been all over my social media. I say my mom's single and ready to mingle. So anytime.
So she's single. Okay.
She's single, ready to mingle. My mom and dad, they're just good friends.
That is so dope.
They still live together for financial reasons.
I have to ask, and they're black, both.
Yes, yep.
The reason why I have to ask is the obvious, because we still have this, I don't know, this taboo thing about, you know, open relationships of the same sex or transgender, you name it. We still have this thing that we don't want to talk about, especially in the Caribbean community and the African diaspora. So that is pretty dope. And the fact that they co-parent still throughout your upbringing.
Yeah, the one thing I always say about my dad is he always had a hot meal on the table for me. He was always at all my sporting events when I was younger. My mom was in the clubs. She was having fun and finger popping and dropping it low and stuff like that. But now the roles have turned. My mom is always at my events now. She's my personal photographer. She's my soundboard. She's my everything.
Sweet.
So
shout out to mom.
Yeah, you know, she's back at the hotel and everything. She's here with me. My personal photographer.
Nice.
She'll be shooting the Vanguard, me receiving it.
So how proud I wish she was here.
Yeah, no.
What a proud moment.
And she's proud of me, and let me tell you, she's rated R as they come. You can view her on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, at Real Fred Rosser. And she is, like I said, her name is Robin Rosser. I call her Rated R Robin Rosser because she's seen it all, she's done it all. She lived out in LA back in the 80s because she was trying to pursue comedy.
Okay.
She failed after 6 months. At 57, she's funnier now than she's ever been.
Nice.
So being back home, almost 4 years I lived in South Beach. I gotta have my mom with me. I gotta have my bodyguard because guys are grabbing me left and right. Girls are grabbing me left and right.
I was gonna say girls too.
I'm like, whoa, take it easy. So I gotta have my mom with me. She's my bodyguard. But she came out to me when I was a kid, 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
And I didn't come out to her until I was 28. Because back in the 80s, science wasn't as strong as it is today. She would always say, "Oh, Sonny, I can't." She has a high-pitched voice. "Oh, Sonny, I can't wait to have grandchildren." And no one wants to let their mom down. So
it's not happening.
Yeah, back in the 80s, I just suppressed the feelings.
Well, but now it is happening.
Yeah, exactly. I have an uncle, my dad's brother, who's got 2 kids through
in vitro
fertilization.
With a surrogate?
Yeah, and they just moved from Honolulu to LA, so they're closer to me, and I just adore them.
Yeah.
2 twins, so people ask me, am I going to have kids someday? I said, man, what I need kids for? They're like they're my god babies. What I need kids for?
But it's nothing like having your own.
I feel like they're my own.
Okay.
I feel like they're my own.
I mean, it's cheaper that way.
Never say never. I feel myself with my godchildren always going to stores, buying them clothes.
Yeah.
Like
that's still cheaper than having them 365 trusts. I want to be in gymnastics. I want to be in soccer. I want to.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just my life.
At
I'm
5
sorry.
years old, that's exactly what they said. 2 twins, a boy and a girl. One wants to go into soccer. The other one wants to go into gymnastics.
Yep. Could you imagine?
It's a lot of fun for me. So, yeah.
I love your authenticity.
Yeah. This is how Mama raised me.
That's
she
good.
didn't raise no fool.
I was just about to finish your statement for you. We're not raising any fools. Thanks to Sync TV. We'll be back.